Hello, my name is Anna, and in this video I will show you how to create, edit and delete a user in Trados Team. After we set up the customer, the next step that we need to set up in Trados Team is the users. Here we can see that we have several tabs: the members, the groups, service users, and roles and permission. We will give an eye to this tab with role and permissions, and we can see here that we have 5 predefined roles and permissions. In the permission section, we can see several numbers. This is the number that indicate the role and permission that each role has. For example, if we see the linguist one, the user can be a translator, has only 7 permissions. If we select it and click on view, we can see what this user is able to do. He can, at the level of projects, he can view other user projects. For tasks, he can open a project in Studio or in Online Editor. And then if we go in the Resources tab, we can see that doesn't have any permission associated. For customers, nothing. For user manager, he can see the users and groups, and for interface, he can log into Trados interface and view inbox. In our case, the role is not sufficient for a translator that will be a student. So I will create a new role. And for the name, I will give translator medical field. And I will need to set up now the permissions. In project, I saw that a linguist that is a translator can view other user projects. For task, he can open in Studio, open in Online Editor. For resources, I want my translator to be able to view, create, and edit a translation memory and not delete it. And the same for the turn base. I want to be able to view, create, and edit definitions. And maybe export and import. For the translation unit, same, view and import. And for customers, nothing, user manager, view groups and view users. And interface, he can view the Trados interface and view the inbox. Then we click on create. After we have the role that we want, we can add as many role and permission we need for our work. Then we will pass to the group tab, and here we have by default these 3 groups, but I want a group for my students that will work as translator in medical field. And I click in new group, I put the name, translator medical field, and the role that I just created. They will be a translator. Then the location will be Bachelor of Arts in Translation and Interpretation Intake 2024, because I will work in this customer, and I click on create. My new group is created, and now I want to add students that will belong to this group, and they will be translators. I click on new member, I put the email address at t.com, and the location will be the same, Bachelor of Arts in Translation Interpretation Intake 2024, and the group I select for this one, translator medical field, and click on invite. Now I will complete the profile, put the name, okay, and save. Now my user is created, and I can see that belongs to one group. If I want this student to be able also to be a terminologist, I can select the user, click on edit and add him to a new group, for example, project manager, and click on save. If I want to take it out from the second group, I click again in edit and delete the group that I don't want to see, the translator be able to see. I click on save. For example, when a student finishes the studies and doesn't need to have access anymore to Trados Team, I can select it and click on delete. As you can see in this tab, we have the list with the users and also this yellow ribbon where you can see how many users are allowed in your system and how many concurrent users are currently logged in. Now we can see that we have 7 concurrent users, but no one is logged in. You can create as many users as you want. However, only the licensing number of concurrent users can access the system simultaneously. If you have a colleague, a professor that will have also a group that will work on translation, you can add him as a user, but you will need to give them admin rights because only a user with admin rights can add and manage another users.